So, you've got a dog here in Whittier, and you know that having a great canine companion makes everything better. We're going to walk through exactly how to find a fantastic professional trainer to help you and your pup really enjoy life in our city. Just imagine this for a second. You're taking a nice, calm walk down the Greenway Trail. Your dog is right there with you, totally relaxed, not going nuts at every person or bike that goes by. Sounds pretty good, right? Or how about this? You're just chilling at Penn Park and you're not worried at all because you know your dog is going to be cool and polite around everyone else who's there. That kind of confidence, well, that's what good training really gives you. Okay, so let's get into the most important thing you need to look for. This is really the foundation of any good modern dog training. It all starts with this one concept. And that concept is positive reinforcement. It's actually pretty simple. It just means you reward your dog when they do the right thing. So instead of correcting them for mistakes, you're teaching them what you do want them to do. It makes learning way more fun for them, and honestly, it builds an amazing, trusting relationship between you two. Now, it's just as important to know what you need to stay away from. Any trainer who talks about using harsh methods or anything that relies on fear or intimidation, that's a huge red flag. Those methods are just outdated, and they can even cause bigger problems down the road. You want a bond built on trust, not fear. It's as simple as that. All right, so you're on the lookout for a trainer who uses positive reinforcement. Great. But what's next? How do you actually check their qualifications, and which kind of training program is going to be the best fit for your situation? Seeing letters like these after a trainer's name is a really good sign. It shows they're serious about their education. So think of it like this. If you need help with puppy manners or basic obedience, certifications like CPDTK or KPA-CTP are perfect. But if you're dealing with something more serious, like major anxiety or aggression, you'll want to look for a specialist with those behavior-focused credentials, like CBCCK or IAABCDBC. Now for the format. You've basically got two main options here. Group classes are awesome because your dog gets to practice around other dogs and people, which is a huge plus, and they're usually easier on the wallet. On the other hand, private lessons are completely tailored to you and your dog. They're perfect for tackling those specific issues that happen at home, like, barking at the mailman or jumping all over your guests. And then there's a third option, a board and train program. This is where your dog actually goes to live with the trainer for a while. It can be a great way to kickstart their learning, especially if you have a crazy busy schedule. Just remember, the real work begins when they come home. You have to be ready to learn and keep up with all the training. Okay, let's talk about the part everyone's wondering about, the cost. What should you expect to budget for professional dog training here in Whittier and the greater LA area? As you can see, the price can really vary depending on what you choose. A 6-week group class is often the most affordable way to get started. Private lesson packages are kind of that middle-of-the-road option. And then the board and train programs, well, they're the biggest investment. You're really paying for that trainer's dedicated time and expertise. So a single 1-hour private lesson is probably going to land you somewhere in this ballpark. This can be a really great way to just get a solid, customized plan that you can then work on with your dog on your own time. Good training isn't just about making your life easier at home. It's also about being a great dog owner out in the community. Let's quickly go over some of the local Whittier rules that training helps with. Here are the big 4 you gotta know. First, the leash law. Your dog needs to be on a leash that's 6 feet or shorter in public spots. Pretty standard stuff. Vaccinations and licensing are handled by LA County, and they're super important for keeping all our pets safe. And that last one, excessive barking, a good trainer can be an absolute game changer for keeping the peace with your neighbors. People ask this a lot. Dog trainers themselves don't have a special state license, but they do need a regular city business license to operate here in Whittier. And this is important. If a trainer offers boarding as part of their services, you absolutely want to make sure their facility is licensed by the county. That's for the safety of your dog. All right, you've got all this great information now. Let's put it all together into a simple plan so you can get out there and find the perfect trainer. So when you finally get a trainer on the phone or for a consultation, you want to be ready. Asking the right questions right from the start makes all the difference. Here are the 4 must-ask questions. Number 1, ask about their philosophy. You want to hear them talk about positive reinforcements and reward-based methods. 2, ask about their certifications. A good trainer will be happy to tell you about them. 3, make sure they're going to build a plan specifically for your dog and your goals. And finally, number 4, get a totally clear breakdown of all the fees, no surprises. Once you get started with training, you'll need good spots to practice, and Whittier has some great ones. The dog park is really the only place you can safely work on off-leash skills like recall. Penn Park, with its big open spaces, is perfect for practicing stay from far away. The Greenway Trail is your real-world classroom for walking past distractions, and Turnbull Canyon is awesome for practicing leash skills on a hike. And this is what it's really all about. Getting help from a good trainer isn't just about solving a problem. It's about creating a better life for you and your dog. It means you'll have more fun walks, a more peaceful home, and the confidence to get out there and enjoy everything Whittier has to offer, together.